All right, welcome back. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of some little pest control and walk around the garden a little bit and do some maintenance on my cabbages and cauliflowers. I'm going to spray these with some BT and then put a little bit of snare oil in there, snail slug and snail bait for the slugs and everything. So I'm just watering this with spraying with some BT just to keep it. And I do keep them covered all the time, so it's not really. They look pretty good. I think snails are just the only things getting to these things, and let's see. So we're gonna spray these down a little bit underneath the leaves too. We can do that. This. Come around this way real quick. I don't see any cauliflowers forming yet, but I don't see them trying to bolt either. They're not really. They don't look like they're trying to bolt or go to seed. So maybe we'll see what happens. You know, so I'm going to spray this down really good. Right underneath. It's going to be 100 degrees today, 100 degrees tomorrow, then 99-degree weather. So I've got doing a lot of protection for my plants. All right, let me get some slug bait, and I'll just put this just around the garden there. Sprinkle here. I'm going to water this down a lot. It's going to be a lot of watering today because it needs to be saturated completely today. All right, so next thing I'm going to do is now that the peppers are starting to put out their peppers here and starting to flower. See that? It's the jalapeno. Now I'm going to add this right here to it. I'm going to add some stuff called More Bloom. More Bloom. And it's supposed to have a lot of potassium, magnesium. It's got all the stuff like for blooming and fruiting plants. I mean, that's what I use. That's what I used last season. And it looked like it made some kind of a little bit of a difference. So I'm going to, now that they're flowering and starting to put out their fruit, that's when I give them that dose of More Bloom. And then that'll help them produce more flowers, maybe bigger peppers, nicely formed peppers. Let me get some more. I'm gonna get my pepper plants with this stuff. That's all I do is really just water my pepper plants with this. I don't do my tomatoes. I haven't done my tomatoes. I've done just my peppers, my green peppers, red peppers, and I'm trying this out. This is the second season I've been using this stuff, so I'm gonna see if there's a difference here. See if it makes a difference. Just keep watering. These are the jalapenos and red mushroom peppers. Give them a nice little drink. I ain't gonna water these plants down a lot today. All right, let me meet you at the cabbages there. Same with the cabbages. I'm going to spray these down, do a little bit of cleaning. So you want to get all these cabbages look like they're hanging in there. They're a little bit droopy now because of the weather out here. But they look like they're closing up a little bit. They're closing up. So I'm just gonna get all this dead stuff out of the way. I'm gonna water really well. All right, let's spray this down a little bit. So, yeah, they need a drink of water. They're struggling. So, as soon as that, and I've uncovered it. I've had it in shade cloth, so now they're getting full sun, and they're starting to kind of show the effects of it. It's starting to droop, and so not necessarily mean they need water. Well, I think they need water, but not necessarily so. Sometimes it's just the hot sun that causes them to kind of look kind of wilted. All right, I think I'm going to put the snail bait after I water. I think I'll do that later on. Let's move on to the zucchinis. I can show you. I'm going to be adding this stuff. Put 7, and I usually powder the bottom of the plants to keep the vine borers. They're little. So I'll just do this. There. And then just do the bottom of the plants. Yeah, just make sure to put the powder underneath there. And it's prolonged the life of my zucchinis. It has, because they usually would die off pretty quickly. Okay. And let's do this one here. Okay.